Darab joined batch 5, three friends. Together, they join batch 5. Umar has already cleared PMP like 10 days back. Today, Darab cleared. And the third friend, Minam Fasi, is not very far. He will also be clearing. So happy for you guys the way you did it. Darab, whom I talked about it, like one of you I was talking and other people joined. Who I was talking to? Were you or Umar?
It was Umar initially.
It was.
Actually, yes, Umar actually let us know about you. And then we have a discussion.
Okay.
Actually, we were planning to do the PMP since the start of this year,
Okay.
and we couldn't find the appropriate platform that could provide the requisite training
Okay.
or make us through that PMP exam. So he introduced you to us, and then we followed and joined your batch program.
Hmm. Okay. So let's talk
Yes.
about it, the entire journey, how it went from the training. So, like you were in the batch 5, and this is
Yes.
batch 7. I cannot be more specific about it, right? You guys were in join batch 5. This is batch 7. So everyone who thinks it takes like 4 months, 6 months. So I have actually shown these people from day one. I had student who cleared in 18 days. I had student who cleared in 5 months. I had student who cleared in 1 month. And I have yesterday, Emra shared she cleared in 3 months. Now you 1.5 month. So can you walk us through your journey, how it was, things of those nature?
Yes, we joined your batch program, batch 5 in May, and I had an engineering background, but project management, I was not very much familiar with the fundamental concepts of it. So it was all bottom up for me, the entire PMP journey. And we took the classes, and we understood the concepts that you explained very well and in a very precise manner. And that concepts had stayed with us throughout this journey and have been really productive. Um uh, the task and the assignments that you gave us were very important and helpful to enable us to pass through the exam. And most importantly, I was also thinking about this today and yesterday as well before going for the exam, that for a person like me, the most important thing that worked for me and that pushed me to initially enroll for the program and then to clear the program was that your follow-ups. They are priceless, and the way you follow up and motivates your students is off the charts. uh, that really worked for me. And in the final stages when I was doing the mocks, uh, your support has been very consistent and very helpful for me to give me the momentum, the right momentum to
Mm,
undertake the exam, because I had very lean patches where I was not actually keeping the pace with the topics, and I was not doing the assignments in due time because of um, other responsibilities. But eventually, when I uh, start doing the mocks,
mm,
and once the momentum is was built,
mm.
as you have also said to us many times, that you have to keep the momentum with you throughout the journey to get you that PMP exam. So that's about it. Really
Okay.
thankful to you.
Okay, Dharab, let's talk about a little bit more about compare 180 questions difficulty with a real exam, especially mock 4, mock 5. So because Minam
Uh-huh.
did last time mock 4, he has to do mock 5. So he will also
Yes, yes,
listen to
yes.
it. So how would you compare mock 4, mock 5 with the exam?
I would say they had a similar difficulty level,
Mm,
mock 4 and 5, to the actually questions I had in exams.
mm.
Comparable, very comparable.
Okay. What about random mocks?
Random mocks were some questions in the random mocks, or uh, in some mocks, I mean, all of the questions are really challenging.
Mm,
But random mocks, I think they are at a next level in terms of difficulty.
mm.
I had very few questions that I can compare with those, the difficulty level with
So
the
random
random
walks
mocks.
were so random walks were
Random mocks were
more
more
difficult.
difficult, more
Mm,
difficult and more challenging. But that when I did the RC of those questions in the random mocks,
mm,
the concept that I learned
mm,
and the situation that I analyzed,
mm,
that was really helpful to clear the confusion about different items.
mm, mm. Okay,
Yes.
how important it is for everybody to do the RCA since these people are just starting, right? How important it is to do RCA?
Sir, it's if I had to say one word, it's the essence of the program, the
Mm,
essence of the course. You can most of the time you have seemingly two right options or three right options, but
mm,
sometimes all four options seem to be the right options.
mm,
But doing the RCA and
mm,
getting to the root of it
mm,
and understanding what the situation demands
mm,
and what should be the appropriate action or what should be the right response or answer,
mm, mm,
that actually clarifies many things,
mm,
and that gets a long way
mm,
to build the basic concepts and fundamentals.
mm. Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. So Darup, now this has been a great journey. One of the most, if you have to give one or two things from your journey that these people can take away and they can start working on it, what would you say? What are the most important things they can do?
So fundamentally, I would say first up that it's the commitment you make with yourself,
Mm,
that you have to do it. First of all, the most important thing.
mm,
And once you have that commitment, then anything's all everything falls in place, and you pick up the speed and do the topics and random mocks and get along with your coaching. So first thing is commitment to yourself, that you set a target that I want to clear the PMP exam in that particular time frame.
okay.
So that's the most important thing. And secondly, I would say again, as you have mentioned, the RCA.
RCA.
Do the RCA of each and every question.
Mm. Right hand
I
as well. Right hand as well
Yes.
as wrong. Right
Yes.
hand.
Just let me share with you that sometimes I get very slow doing the RCA because I try to understand the concepts behind it. And for one topic, I generally spend 2 to 3 hours doing the RCA of the questions,
Mm,
just to get understanding of this. It's not like just that I skim through the RCA. I
mm.
try to develop the concepts out of it,
Okay,
what I did wrong and what should
I
be
understand.
improved.
I'm
Yes,
getting you.
yes.
I'm getting you. Okay, so Darup, how did you do RCA? You were doing on paper or you were doing on Excel file? How were you doing?
Sir, I made an Excel file, simple Excel file,
Mm.
where I
Send
just
me that.
copy the
Send me that.
question.
Send me that file. I will share them. I never share
Sure,
with this with the RCS, but for batch 7 for the first time, I'm doing it for you.
sure, sir. Sure,
Make
I
your
will
own,
share
make
it.
your own RCA, but that is okay. Darab, let's talk about little bit about time management because yesterday also I talked you to time management, time
Yes,
management.
yes, yes,
How
yes.
important that time management is.
So again, it depends. Actually, the success of the exam that I understand is depends on how effectively you manage the time. So, like you mentioned, how to go through the each portion or section of the exam in the requisite times that you have specified, taking the appropriate breaks. So, time management is really important. Don't spend too much time on one question if that's not making sense to you or you are not getting it.
So put me
Just
your
move
time
on to the
management.
next question.
Give me your time management. First 60 question in how many minutes?
Sir, I actually the 60 questions actually you have like you mentioned in your video as well. Those were like Muhammad Ali punches, the first section of it. So it was really hard, but I did it in around 85 minutes, um, which was little bit more time than the actually planned. I did for the first section. Then I did the second section in around 73 to 74 minutes.
Mm,
And then I did the last portion in around 62 to 63 minutes. I finished the exam with 4 minutes to remaining.
mm. Okay, this is very important. That yesterday we had Nimra, she was saying that the exam, the first 60 question was very easy. If guys you were taking notes, because I was, the first 60 questions were very easy. Here, Darab is saying that the first 60 question was what I say, punch on the face. So exam keep on changing accordingly. Okay, Darab, what about drag and drop? How many drag and drop questions were there?
Um, Sir, actually four.
Four drag and drop questions. Okay,
Yes.
not much. That is fine. Okay, which area of the exam were most highlighted?
Sir, three sections, I would say, in order of their inclusivity. The most important is agile,
Okay,
then teams. Teams and
okay,
agile were most of the time overlapping
okay,
with the scenarios. So teams, agile, and then stakeholders.
okay. Team agile and then stakeholder. Stakeholder communication, team agile. So the same thing which
Yeah.
we have been saying, it's still the most important topic. Most questions came from which topic? Like if we put one of them.
Sir,
Okay,
agile.
if you say agile, what was most in agile? Was it four values and 12 principles, that is agile mindset, or was it from Scrum?
Sir, a mix of both, I would say.
Mix of both.
Mix of both.
Were there any question from Crystal, XP? Uh, no methodologies.
Uh, I got a few questions from Kanban.
Kanban is
Kanban as well.
okay. No, Kanban is the part of
Yes.
Scrum. Scrum.
No question from XP or
Mm.
Crystal. No
Okay, okay,
questions.
that is beautiful. Okay, so thank you very much, Darab. Thank you very much, and Numan for asking the question, guys. If you have any question, you can ask. I hope this is motivating you every single day when they have a class. I bring somebody to share their journey. Darab, two things. First thing, each one teach one. You know how important my PMP mastermind group is.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know that how important my PMP mastermind group is. So I want you to give back to that mastermind group, give back to that community so that all of them can learn together. That is the first thing. Second thing, first of all, Minam is very near to the line, but I haven't heard back from him from last 1 week. But
Looking
just
forward.
yeah, just push him a little bit. Have a call with him after this, and just push him a little bit, and keep making sure other people also join. That is also important. Okay, I will
Yes,
have a
he was
convers.
watching actually Mastery series, just reviewing the concepts. I talked to him
Mm,
some hours back. So he
okay.
was reviewing the Mastery series. Yes,
So you already talked to him, so that's good. That's
yes.
perfectly fine. Okay, and keep moving forward, Darab. It was honor to work with you. Share me your picture and please make 10 to 15 questions. Next week we will have PMP marathon. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay. We will have PMP. You know what is PMP marathon? We have 60
Yes,
questions
yes,
in the
yes,
session.
yes.
So we do that. Saad, you have a question? Saad, please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. First
Walaikum
of all,
salam.
congratulations. I just want to
Thank
know
you.
in the length of the questions, like mostly they were three liners, four liners, or they were like two or three. And the second one is this like in Agile. We have seen multiple questions, like some of them are to the point, like what is a Scrum? How much time is there daily stand up? This type of questions were there in Agile, or they were like mixed with the some other questions like scenario based and others.
Thank you, Saad. Responding to your second question first, were there any to the point or straightforward, point blank questions? I didn't get any question of that sort in my exam. Yes, questions were precise, but they were not straightforward. And about regarding the two, three liner questions or four liner questions, yes, there were questions. Um, if I had to give you an estimate about 25% of the exam had those questions, 25 to 30% of the exams. So you have to read the entire scenario.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Best
much
of luck.
for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Send me your picture. I'll put a journey tomorrow or Monday. And I wish you best of luck. Thank you very much.